What's the most ridiculous training exercise that actually saved lives in combat? Fort Campbell, 2017. Our new battalion commander, Colonel Harrison, was obsessed with unconventional training. Guy had spent too much time with special forces and thought every infantry unit needed creative preparation. The training that drove us crazy? Farm animal management. Picture this. Full combat gear, running through obstacle courses while herding goats, chickens, and sheep. If an animal escaped your control, you failed the exercise and started over. We thought it was complete nonsense. What's this teaching us? How to be ranch hands. Sergeants complained to higher command. Officers questioned the tactical relevance. But Harrison was determined. In Afghanistan, you'll encounter livestock everywhere. Animals don't understand military operations. Learn to work with them, or they'll compromise your missions. 3 days a week, 4 hours per session, for 8 months. Chasing chickens, corralling goats, managing sheep became our most hated exercise. The ridiculous part? Harrison kept changing the scenarios. One day the animals represented civilians you had to protect during evacuation. Next day they were enemy assets you needed to capture alive. Sometimes we had to move livestock silently during night operations. Other times we used them as early warning systems for approaching threats. Harrison even brought in a veterinarian to teach us basic animal first aid. Everyone thought Harrison had lost his mind. We started calling it Harrison's Petting Zoo, complained constantly. Some guys tried to get transfers just to escape the embarrassment. Then we deployed to Helmand Province, rural Afghanistan. Exactly the kind of area where livestock outnumber people 10 to 1. First week in country, our patrol encountered the situation Harrison had been preparing us for. We're moving through a village when insurgents opened fire from concealed positions. Standard ambush. But this village was full of panicked animals. Goats running everywhere, chickens squawking, sheep stampeding through our formation. Most units would have been chaos. Animals disrupting movement, blocking fields of fire, creating noise that masked enemy positions. Instead, we adapted instantly. Specialist Davis corralled the goats to clear our left flank. Private Brooks used the sheep to block an alley where enemies were trying to escape. I guided a herd of chickens towards suspected sniper positions. Their noise and movement revealed 2 hidden shooters we'd never have spotted otherwise. The whole engagement lasted 15 minutes. We eliminated 6 insurgents, captured 2 others with 0 friendly casualties. The animal management skills Harrison drilled into us had turned livestock from obstacles into tactical advantages. After that mission, word spread fast. Other units started requesting our animal handling techniques. Harrison's ridiculous training became standard doctrine for rural operations. 6 months later, those same skills saved our lives again. IED ambush in a farming area. Goats scattered in a specific pattern that revealed hidden secondary explosives. We recognized the behavior from training, avoided the kill zone completely. Another time, sheep refusing to cross a particular field alerted us to buried mines. Animals have survival instincts that can complement military intelligence if you know how to read their behavior. We prevented dozens of casualties throughout our deployment, not through superior firepower or advanced technology, but because we understood how to work with farm animals in combat zones. When we returned stateside, Harrison had been promoted to full colonel. The animal management program got adopted army-wide. They cleaned up the name though, called it Rural Environment Integration Training. Sounds more professional than Harrison's Petting Zoo, but every soldier who went through that program knew the truth. The most ridiculous training we ever received became our most valuable combat skill. Harrison retired last year, bought a ranch in Montana, raises goats, sheep, and chickens. When veterans visit, he gives them the same speech he gave us back at Campbell. Animals don't lie. They react to threats you can't see. Learn their language and they'll keep you alive. Still the best tactical advice I ever received.